We popped up there for a second, then we disappeared, and then we came back again. So here we are.
I think we're here.
We're ready. Yep. Good morning, Alison.
We're ready. We're always ready, right?
Ready. Yep. Ready to go.
Ready. It is Monday, October 27th. Good morning to both of you and to AJ too. This is a big story of the day. I listened to your radio show on and off during the Today Show, Gene. I don't know if you touched on this, but Cat 5, Jamaica's going to be hit hard.
Yep.
AJ's here to talk about that. I've actually never been to Jamaica. I've been to Turks and Caicos, which my understanding is they're going to get a tinge of this, but it's really Jamaica that's going to be hit hard. So AJ, is it still a Cat 5 storm right now as it comes through? It says Hurricane Melissa, right?
Yes, it's Major Hurricane Melissa, and it is currently a Category 5, Gene and Alison, and we're expecting to see a pretty catastrophic landfall as we continue into tomorrow morning throughout parts of Jamaica. Majority of the island will be impacted in some capacity. Let's take a look at some of the wind history pertaining to Hurricane Melissa. Now, when I came in, I was working Saturday morning. This storm only had 70-mile-per-hour winds. It was a tropical storm, but it underwent rapid intensification after being a tropical storm for several days. Look at what happened Saturday and Sunday, increasing wind strength up to 140 miles per hour just in 24 hours, from 70 miles per hour to 140 miles per hour. So that is a rapid intensification. This storm now has continued to intensify through the overnight, now at Category 5 status, and that has been at 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. We'll get another update from the National Hurricane Center as we get closer to 11 a.m. So here's the information we currently have. It's moving west at 3 miles per hour. That was as of 8 a.m. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to see what happens with that 11 a.m. update. If you take a look at some of the latest data, it appears that eye has slowed down, in the next trajectory it should be taking this storm will be off to the north. Still a Category 5, wind sustained up to 160 miles per hour, gusting even higher than that. So it's a very, very potent storm. Jamaica now getting in on some of those outer rain bands, even some tropical storm winds being reported thus far. Now, in terms of watches and warnings, we have a hurricane warning for the entire island of Jamaica, eastern Cuba, tropical storm warnings for Haiti, and then Turks and Caicos currently under a hurricane watch. Kind of just going to see how much friction this storm incurs as it passes through Cuba and Jamaica, depending on the strength, whether or not that'll be a hurricane or a tropical storm. So still looking okay for these last preparations during the daytime today. But as we head forward tonight, that's when things really start to deteriorate across parts of Jamaica. Kingston, Black River, we can see those wind gusts up towards tropical storm force as we continue towards 9 p.m. this evening. But the overnight into tomorrow morning, look at this, 2:45 a.m. Black River on the south coast, the southwestern coastline of Jamaica, seeing winds gusting to 106 miles per hour. That is enough to take down trees, knock out power. We continue to the overnight, likely seeing this perhaps make a landfall between 5 and 7 a.m. early tomorrow morning. See those Black River wind gusts up towards 110. This is the worst place to be, the right side of the storm. That's where we kind of see the majority of our storm surge and strongest winds on that right side. But even Montego Bay on the backside of this, heading for 7:30, once the storm crosses the island, still likely going to be seeing some wind gusts in excess of 100 miles per hour. As we head for 10 a.m., starting to see some improvement, but still hurricane force through Ocho Rios, as well as Montego Bay. We continue towards 10 a.m. on our Tuesday. In terms of additional rainfall, up to 16 inches, and some of these models really just underdo some of the tropical rainfall. The National Hurricane Center saying some places, when all is said and done, could be talking about upwards of 40 inches of rain. So just unheard of things because of just kind of how slow this system's moving, how much tropical moisture it's packing. It likely will be seeing quite a bit in the way of some flash flooding, potential for landslides there with the mountainous terrain of both Cuba and, of course, Jamaica. As we head through our Thursday and Wednesday timeframe, this is Wednesday, 2 a.m., still expecting a major Category 3 hurricane passing through eastern Cuba, and then the Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, of course, will keep closer eyes on this, expected to weaken a little bit towards a Category 2 or 3 storm, but still going to be packing quite the punch. As we head towards Bermuda, that looks to make a Category 1 close approach as we head for our early Friday morning before the storm pushes further out to sea, not impacting us directly here in the United States. We can talk more about our local forecast, 50s today, tomorrow, and even on Wednesday. Nice sunshine expected for today, but we head for tomorrow, more of a partly cloudy sky. Actually could see a few ocean effect rain showers through southeast Massachusetts. And then on Wednesday, more widespread cloud cover and expecting to see more of an overcast sky with additional rain showers. Now, once you get through those rain showers, the middle of the week, we kind of have a more broad low pressure to talk about. This is going to be as we continue into Thursday afternoon through Thursday night into our Halloween. But take a look what happens for Halloween night. Those rain chances are going down. It's a little bit close to, I would say a little bit too close for comfort pertaining to say it's exactly going to be dry. We know this for our Halloween night, but of course the trends are good in terms of the Euro and the GFS models, with the majority of this low pressure further off to the north, even as we head for our afternoon time frame on Friday. So as of right now, our Halloween forecast looking dry, breezy conditions, temperatures down in the 50s, drying out, windy, and partly cloudy skies. So Gene, Allison, looking okay as of right now for Halloween. We'll keep you updated in the coming days. And of course, we'll keep you updated with Melissa as well.
Looking at that neighborhood.
That graphic.
Yeah, it's a cool graphic. We got some NBC 10. We got Rest in Peace Winter because we haven't seen a whole lot of snow recently.
Got a
but
ghost in the
who
window.
knows?
Got a moving
Yep, we got a
ghost.
nice window.
Just before we leave the storm, I'm looking at that neighborhood. The Dominican Republic going to get whacked a little bit?
Majority, I would say, kind of the western half of Hispaniola, more Haiti opposed to the DR. So I think they'll escape this storm, which is good.
They're lucky.
Yep.
We're going to keep our eyes on this. This will be breaking all the way through. You're with us on Sunrise tomorrow, I think, AJ, right? Because this is
correct. Yeah, we'll likely be tracking a landfall tomorrow morning. So it should be a pretty interesting show.
Oh, I feel for the folks there for sure. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, AJ, thank you.
Yep.
You been to Jamaica?
I have not. No, haven't been to Jamaica.
Either.
No.
Turks and Caicos?
No, been to the Bahamas.
Okay.
I've been to Cuba, but haven't been there.
I've been to Jamaica. It's a nice island. It's hard to traverse in the sense of you can't get anywhere quickly if you're going from one end of the island to the other. There's no like super highway, right? You're going through the towns, the cities and towns there.
It's like going from Providence to Bristol.
Yeah, in a sense, yes.
Yes. All right, Dan, thanks. Gosh, we're coming up, Gene, almost on a month of the government shutdown. We're on exactly day 27, day 27. And it doesn't look like we're getting any closer, and we're going to feel the effects locally. I'm sure you were talking about this morning about SNAP benefits. We did our part, right, last week.
Yep.
Rolled out $2,000 from Ocean State Job Lot. Tell us about that.
Well, the government's website for the SNAP benefit says the money's not going to be there because of the government shutdown. So people are relying on the state to fill the gap. Will Rhode Island write a check for $30 million? Will Massachusetts write a check exponentially more to cover these federal SNAP benefits that are not coming in? Now, there's concern because this is what people rely upon. So that means that the food banks are already trying to stock up because they know they're going to be hit hard if this thing isn't called off before then. November 1st is the day. For some of it's November 15th, but right now the food banks are going to be swarmed if the SNAP benefits don't come in and if the state governments don't step in to cover the gap. Governor McKee said he could consider it, but we don't have $30 million a month going forward, Allison.
Yeah, I mean, we always talk about the general fund, the rainy day fund, but it's not like there's 30 plus 30 plus 30 month after month to be able to fill that gap. We were talking about this last week, predicting that the government wouldn't open up. And you have a relationship with Ocean State Job Law. You got some money out to a local food pantry in Pawtucket. So that was some good news.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are texting me. I have to tell you, like in the Pawtucket, Woonsocket, Central Falls area where I do a lot of work, they're really concerned because these local food pantries, they buy from the food bank. And when that runs out, I was by Temple Bethel over the weekend. They were already doing their piece in partnership with the North Kingstown Food Pantry. So the whole state's getting very, very anxious about this because November 1st is Saturday.
Yeah, Job Luck gives me $2,000 a week to give away to a needy nonprofit on the radio, and we did the North Kingstown Food Bank, we did Segway last week, we've done the Emmanuel House Shelter, so we'll see who's going to get it this week. But wherever it goes, it's $2,000 in Job Lot gift cards, which is food.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it can be turned into food right away. Here's a quick soundbite from the governor on the plan.
What is the plan? What's that going to look like?
I don't know that I could say for certain what that is going to look like. I know he has been working very hard, contacting a lot of different agencies. Everyone recognizes that this is a crisis and that there's a lot of people that are going to be impacted by this. And I think everyone is coming together saying we need to work together in ways we haven't before.
All right, so she is she's the new head of the food bank, and she's talking about that and what the governor's planning to do or not to do. So I think a lot of this, Gene, is going to come down to local nonprofits figuring it out because they have no choice.
Unless they call it, unless it ends before the deadline, because now this ups the ante on both sides. The Republicans say it's a Democrat shutdown. Vote for the continuing resolution. Open the government. We can still fight about it. The president says I'm not going to meet with them until they open it. The Democrats they didn't help themselves with a senator over the weekend saying last week saying, well, this is our leverage. That didn't help.
Yeah, that's not good.
So this goes back and forth, but certainly this food stamp thing, SNAP. This now ups the ante on both sides to come to a resolution. But if they don't, the warning's already up on the website. Not going to be there. The federal SNAP benefits are not going to be there. And we'll see if the government, if the state government is going to close the gap. Dan, do we have Governor McKee? Because I know he was asked about this, and so was Governor Healy. They were both asked about this, and they didn't make a specific decision just yet. Maybe they're hoping the whole thing will end.
He says we don't have that right now.
All right. Well, the governor, he basically just said, we'll see, it's a lot of money, $30 million. And then Speaker Shekarchi said, well, if we do it, we could do it maybe once.
Right.
But we can't keep doing it. So
right. Yeah. And the Democrats are really in a hard spot for sure when it comes to this. So we'll see what happens. The Affordable Care Act is on the line too, as we've been reporting this morning. So yeah, these next couple of days are going to be really testy. That also brings us to air travel, right? Air travel is changing a lot. Thousands of flights delayed or canceled over the weekend at airports all across the country. Many of those delays being blamed on staffing shortages. A lot of people not coming in because they're not getting paid, right? So TSA agents, air traffic controllers not getting paid right now. So they're just not coming in. So this is a big problem. It's trickling all the way down, right?
Yeah. Well, the Treasury Secretary over the weekend said this is starting to cut into muscle. That was his summary with regard to air traffic control and food stamps and things like that. Listen, the controllers aren't being paid, and some of them are calling it sick. They don't want to work without being paid. Although the Treasury Secretary Sean Duffy said, even if you abuse your sick time, even in the shutdown, you could be fired. So.
And it's retroactive, right? So the idea is if you're going in now, you'll hopefully be paid on the back end, I think.
I know, but what do you do if you have your bills to pay? Now, I will tell you this. Several local banks and credit unions are trying to help their members out, including Coastal One Credit Union, I know, will offer you a $3,000 interest-free loan if you need the money to get over the hump. Even if you're not a member, go into a local branch. They'll sign you up right away, and they'll give you the $3,000 interest-free loan. They're not going to make it hard. And if you have a car loan or a mortgage with them, they'll let you skip a payment. So they're aware that their clients need a little help, but that's not a bad idea. $3,000 get you over the hump, interest-free.
It's 1 month to start, but gosh, hopefully this shutdown isn't for too much longer, because it's not like people can finance that for month after month after month. So it is interest-free, huh? Coastal One Credit Union. That's good.
$3,000 interest-free.
Okay. Trick-or-treaters. Do you have them at your house? Do they come?
We do. Diane takes care of it.
Cul-de-sac, but yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You don't get out there and hand it out?
No.
No?
No.
It doesn't. No.
Actually, lately she's been just putting a big pot of candy out, and the kids help themselves. We're on the honor system here.
Okay, that's tricky.
So
that is a tricky situation. How long does it last?
I don't know. We haven't had any complaints. I mean, sometimes the kids come up the driveway and ring the bell, and I see them. They're neighborhood kids.
Yeah. So. Well, it's a news story today because apparently gummies, even though we're in a government shutdown, they're going to break the bank when it comes to people buying candy for all the trick-or-treaters. And for whatever reason, gummies seem to be the most popular this year, like Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, that sort of thing. I mean, they're terrible for you with all that high fructose corn syrup, but whatever. It's just a night, right?
Well, that's Reese's Pieces. That's what I like, right?
Yeah, that's what Mario likes too, the chocolate stuff. But 52% of all Halloween candy, this is a news headline today, sold in the United States was chocolate. This year, that's down to 44%. Now, maybe it's because chocolate's more expensive. Tariffs coming in and out. I don't know. But chocolate prices have gone up over the past 2 years, reportedly. So there you have it.
We used to do, when I did it, we would go door to door, be out for hours, come home with a big sack of loot and dump it all over the floor. And
have it for months.
Yeah.
Pillowcases, right? Or those plastic.
This stuff was out there, that candy corn. Oh,
gross.
The pure sugar.
I can't stand candy corn.
Wow.
I know. And then I have my homework, because my day never ends at Channel 10. So we have pumpkins now that Chelsea, our senior producer, has given to all of us. So between now and Wednesday, I have to decorate this. And then there's a contest, and viewers are going to be able to say who did it better, me, Mario, Christina, or Kristen.
Oh, okay.
So, and we're quite competitive on the morning show. So just add this to everything else.
No, you're not wearing costumes, right?
We are not wearing
Are
costumes.
we
on
drawing the
air.
line at that?
We're drawing the line at
Okay,
that. We're
good.
not the Today Show. However, I will
Yeah.
say my neighborhood is big on Halloween. The firefighters come out. There's parades. So Mario is coming over. We're going to dress up for the trick-or-treaters, just like
Oh, all right.
have
Okay.
fun. Hand out candy. We might go
Yeah.
dancing after. Remember Ed Mastriano from Channel 10
Yep,
years
yep.
ago? Ed's coming over. So my whole neighborhood, houses open up. There's adult dress-up parties and stuff. So I will do it off the air in my
Yeah.
personal time versus professional. So I don't look like a total crazy
Yeah.
person. on the
Now,
news.
inflatables, I noticed, seem
Yeah.
to be bigger than ever. Inflatables and those giant plastic skeletons. They're like 8, 9 feet tall. Have you seen these things?
I got to tell you, there's quite a few over on the east side.
Yeah,
Some
yeah.
really nice ones too. They almost look like copper skeletons. They're really well done.
The best one we should go get. We should go send a camera over to on the. It was a Warwick Avenue that goes all the way down Warwick Neck.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of homes before you get to the point down there that are really doing it up. And there's one. He's got like, it looked like he's got like 7 different themes going. Like with you stop here. This is one thing. The haunted hospital.
Oh my
The
gosh.
haunted classroom. And he goes on. This guy on the left. We'll have to send a crew over there. Yeah, he's really doing it up.
Where does everybody store all this stuff after Halloween?
Well, the inflatables can go. They
Those
can go in a
go
bucket.
Yeah.
Uh,
My dogs do not like walking by the inflatables. They get completely spooked out. I did see there were people shopping. Where was I? Wayland Square on Saturday over on the east side of Providence. And they were having, it looked like the stores were doing like trick-or-treating and a lot of the kids were dressed up. I saw a woman in an inflatable costume that was an octopus. That was kind of fun.
well,
So
that's right.
yeah, I mean, it's fun, right?
I was in Home Goods yesterday, and you walk in. I mean, bang! It hits you over the head with all the Halloween stuff, and right behind that is Christmas. The Christmas stuff is out already.
Yeah.
They skipped right over Thanksgiving. It goes
All the furniture
Halloween,
stores too. Yeah.
Halloween right to Christmas, and there's a lot of it. There's a lot of it. For all the talk of Chinese tariffs, a lot of stuff is still
And
coming
that's a
in.
really good point. I know
It's
people are
coming in
still
off the
spending.
boat.
Yeah, people are still spending. So yeah, interesting. All right, so we're gonna see about that. What should I do with this pumpkin? I'm not very creative right this second. Should I make it into you? I can't draw.
Uh,
What am I gonna do with this?
I don't.
I've been told we can carve it.
Oh,
or
why don't you get some old Mr. Potato Head pieces, and
That's
you could stick them in there.
I don't have. Do you have?
You got to get the
Potato
old Mr.
Where am I
Potato Head pieces. I don't know if they still make those. Dan, do they still make Mr. Potato Head? I don't know what's like the old fashioned stuff.
It still exists, but I don't know what store you'd go to get it.
I don't know either. Oh, Amazon. Would you get
Yeah.
it on Amazon?
Well, you used to go to Benny's, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe Target or something. But you get the pieces, you could stick it in. That'd be pretty funny.
And I just want to say I'm feeling pressure about this because I want to win. I don't know. I've got a bunch of Sharpies here. I guess that'll work. Like I could do something, but we'll see.
Scott
do you think?
Allen has a Mr. Potato Head in
Oh!
Oh!
Oh,
Here it is.
save
Okay.
that for me.
Ask him to borrow that. Stick
Save
a
that.
knife in it so the stuff goes in easy. Make a little hole, otherwise you'll break the plastic
Okay,
pads.
this is great.
There you go.
Please put that on my desk.
Hey,
but
listen.
hide it in a drawer so Dan Janning doesn't take it. That would be
Hasbro left. We don't care. Mr. Potato Head left. He's up in Boston. Mr. Pumpkinhead is going to be the next
Dean,
one.
if I win, you're going to win with me. Okay. I'm going
Okay.
to show you what we end up with. Dan, will you please save that for
I
me?
will do that
Got
for
it.
you, Allison. Yes.
Thank you. There we go. My problem solved. You just saved me an hour. I appreciate
right.
that. So I'm going to win this. Mario's not very creative.
No,
It's not.
The Mr. Potato Head will win.
I think that's a good one. It's Rhode Island based. It's got some news to it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jean. That was
There
very
you go.
helpful.
This is good.
Now, what's behind you? What picture is this?
That's a picture. I put it on my Facebook page. It's just me in front of that old Channel 10 camera we used to have over here
Oh,
years
yeah.
ago. And this is in the front hallway. So
Yes.
I don't know. I have a few others. I have Tom Tucker and everything, but
I love Tom Tucker.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing I heard you guys talking about today, like famous Hollywood moms.
oh, because
Yes.
June. Now, do you know who June Lockhart is? That was a little before your time.
Yeah. I mean, I recognize her, obviously.
yeah, she
but-
died 100 years old. She was famous for being the mother on Lassie,
Yeah.
which put her in the pantheon of top television moms,
Right.
including Father Knows Best and Esther Roll on Good
Show.
Times, Cosby shows.
Yeah.
She's always mentioned in that. She was a TV land icon. And then after Lassie, she went on to have success in Lost in Space, which is I really loved that show when I was a kid. She was Mrs. Robinson. And then she worked, afterwards she was on Petticoat Junction. These are really old shows. But she lived to be 100. She outlived all of her co-stars. by a long, long time. So June Lockhart passed
Yeah.
away. That's how we got to be That's how we got to talking about
Yeah,
TV,
I didn't know
TV
you didn't
moms.
like The Simpsons. I know you like The Family Guy, obviously, but The Simpsons you don't like?
I don't really watch The Simpsons. No,
Yeah.
but I had to. Who was the mother on The Simpsons?
Marge.
All right. So they said, what about Marge Simpson? I said, okay, she qualifies.
Big time,
And
yes.
Lois on Family Guy for
I
cartoons.
love Lois.
Yeah.
Lois is great.
Felicia Rashad.
Sure. Yeah, that was funny this morning. And Ask the Registry. Woo! You always get some heated callers on that. Oh my gosh.
I mean, Ask the Registry. We do it once a month, and the phones light up. And you would think, who wants to listen to people calling in about the registry? Plenty of people do.
Plenty of people do.
I don't.
The vanity plates, you always get questions about the vanity plates.
Either it's a Rhode Island thing, or people just are interested in things. What my registration lapsed. How do I get it back? And there was some complaints because we expect that. And there was one call. You didn't hear one call of Bob. He was angry because he can't drive anymore. He went to take a test at Rhode Island Hospital, and they turned him down. And I can understand the frustration in his voice. He was a little angry.
You had the woman go on and on about the elevator.
Then we had one woman was going on about the elevator. She didn't get the kind of customer service she wanted. But Craddock takes all the calls, and if he can, he'll help you with some concierge service. Try to walk you through. So also there's a show on CBS called DMV. There's a new series.
It is. It's a new show. I've seen the advertisements for it
on CBS prime time called DMV. It's a situation comedy. What do you think, Alison? Frustrated people, clerks who don't help. Yeah, that's the whole stereotype of the DMV.
Real.
No, it's not a reality show. It's a situation comedy.
Okay.
It's scripted. Gotcha. It's actors,
Okay.
So I watched it one
like
episode.
Parks and Rec?
Like that, yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
It's no Parks and Rec.
Okay.
It's no The Office. I doubt it will go the first season. It was pretty lame. So I watched the first season. So did Bud, and he said it's what they expected.
Okay.
By the way, it's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Some people may love it. I don't. I was looking for a little more. It looked like it was written on the back of a napkin, but that's just me.
Sometimes those are the best ideas, though. You never know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe it'll be in it, right?
Knows?
Hey, they all said Seinfeld wasn't going to go anywhere.
And look at it, right?
And look at it, right? It was almost canceled first season.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Okay. Did you renew your vows this weekend?
I did not, but I know what you're referring to. There was a celebration at the cathedral for long-lasting couples, and I know one of them.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Alan and Marie Weiss were celebrating there. They were one of the celebrants there. I'm going to be 40 years next year.
40 years married? Wow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
1986.
Wow.
96, 06, 16.
Congratulations.
12. Wow.
You scored. Diane's
there you
great.
go. Yep.
40
next
years. Wow.
Oh, there's Alan. We just saw him.
Oh, how nice.
We just saw him there.
I think this is nice. Bishop Bruce did the mass, right?
Yep, the new bishop.
Okay. And
there he is. There he is.
Oh,
you see that?
Nice.
Dan, just freeze that. That's Alan Weiss in the gray hair, and that's his wife, Maria.
They live in East Greenwich?
They do, and I don't know if they're celebrating 50 years, maybe.
It could be 25, 40, or 50.
I think it was 50 for them.
Wow, that's exciting.
So
yeah,
congratulations
my parents are married 50 years, 50 plus at this point. Yeah, oh, that's so nice. We just want to wish everybody congratulations on that. It's a milestone. It's nice to celebrate as well. Yep. Actually, we do have a soundbite about it we can listen to real quick.
Go ahead. It's our third or fourth time here, and it's nice renewal. It's a very spiritual, and it's nice renewal. I mean, look, the place is filled. And you don't see that too much anymore.
It's a beautiful opportunity to celebrate your faith and your life together in this incredibly beautiful, monumental church.
How nice.
The cathedral's been refurbished, They put a new roof on that. They've made some changes to it, and all for the good. That's a building that has to be preserved.
Oh, it's so beautiful there. Have you ever gone to a concert there? Beautiful.
I have.
It really is something. It almost feels like you're in Europe, but you're not. You're in Providence at the same time,
The carving, the woodwork is magnificent.
Yeah, it's nice to see it full there too, right? Now we've seen Catholic masses get smaller and smaller and smaller, and the cathedral was packed for that. So that's nice. And a lot of people are really, really liking Bishop Bruce too. You hear a lot of positive feedback about him.
Has he been here now 3 months or so?
I'm not sure exactly. I know less than 6, right? So it's
well less than 6.
Yeah,
I was just up there when it came. Yeah.
Yeah, but he just seems approachable, conversational, present. He takes the hard questions without being, turned off by them. So is he on X like Tobin was?
That's a good question.
I want to find that out.
I don't know. Yeah.
Bishop Tobin was fiery on
Bishop
Twitter.
Tobin, yeah.
Oh boy,
Well, they all have different personalities, and
they do.
I like Bishop Tobin. I got along with him, and
I got along with him just fine too.
he had a tough job to do in the wake of some trouble that he had to handle.
Yeah.
But they all have different personalities. Mulvey was one way, Bishop Mulvey, Bishop Jeleno, Bishop Tobin, and Bishop Lewandowski.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to close out on this. I did a little shopping this weekend. So did you. And I went to Mike's Estates, which
What
is
did you get?
wild. So we are hosting a secret supper club dinner party. My husband loves to cook.
Okay.
He's French and Greek, and his Greek grandfather had a diner way back when. So he's
okay.
used to this whole environment. So we've been wanting to do this for some period of time. So we have a group of 10 on Saturday, not here, somewhere else, but we're doing our first secret supper club just for family and friends. And the idea behind it, the model is everybody knows at least somebody around the table, but they're going to meet somebody new at the same time. So my stepson, who you met last week, on coffee break, he'll be doing signature drinks. I'm the waitress. See how that goes, and host. Dave's back of house. And then my other stepson is like sous chef. So the menu is top secret. I will let you know how it goes. But I went to Mike's Estates because I was really looking for vintage cocktail glasses and pitchers. I got such a beautiful vintage set from Japan, actually. Gorgeous plates.
Noritake? Is it Noritake?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Listen to you. Yes.
Well, I know my stuff, Alison.
You really do. That's what I love about you, Gene. One of the many things. You and I can talk art. We can talk culture. We can talk vintage plates. So we got an 87 set for it's like $225. Bowls, everything, like old school, gorgeous. Yeah. So we're gonna stage that. As I was checking out, I had my big sunglasses on, but I got recognized, and they're like, Gene shops here. I'm like, does Gene shop here or does Gene browse here? And they said, you shop there and you just bought art.
I just bought an oil painting there. I like it. I'm always in there checking things. Yeah, that's the kind of place you got to go a lot. At least go every 3 weeks to see what he has, because he turns things around quickly. I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know if I bought this there or I got this somewhere else, but that's an old print of a church in the Netherlands. It's from 1854.
Wow.
It's old, right? It's not worth a lot of money. But
if you like it, it's worth a lot, right?
1854. Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, you have to really go through. Like we found 10 beautiful rocks glasses that were like behind something. Yeah, it was great. And we didn't spend that much money for what we got, and it's all vintage and it supports a local business. So that was a win. And then you just informed me that we still need to go see the Airstream place, which I didn't realize was right behind it.
It's right behind it.
Yeah. Oh, RJ shops there too. I got all the scoop. RJ, you, me. There's like
let's give RJ a plug. He has his Radio Through the Tunnel of Time.
Music Through the Tunnel of Time.
Music Through the Tunnel of Time. It's like a radio show. And it's just Google it. It comes up, and it's on the internet, and he really works hard on it.
He does work hard on it.
He was a DJ earlier in life before he became a weatherman and went into the news business. And so he has this. If you want, you want to stay in touch with RJ Heim. What's it called? Music Through the Tunnel of Time.
Music Through the Tunnel of Time.
And he's an archive. He puts everything, all categories, and you can listen to it in the back. It's a radio station. It is, for all intents and purposes, an internet radio station.
He works super hard. Yeah, Music Through the Tunnel of Time. He's always been known to walk around with a speaker on, and he's got great taste to music.
He used to play it. He used to play it in the newsroom. Now I just got speaking of the media. CBS is making changes. There's a new woman running the show at CBS, and you know how they had 2 males doing the evening news?
Who overtook Nora O'Donnell, right?
John Dickerson and Maurice Dubois.
They're pulling him, right?
John Dickerson is out.
Yeah.
That news just crossed, so they're going back to. It appears at least one anchor for now. They were always struggling in their evening newscasts. A new woman, Barry Weiss, has taken over the shop over there, and
she went to Columbia.
Yep, she has concerns about slants, left-leaning, mainstream media, the things that people always complain about, and she is determined, I think, to drag it as far back to the center as she can. She's going to get some resistance there, but that appears to be one of the first big moves she's making. She is going from that was weird to begin with.
It was weird to begin with.
That was weird. Like the old Hunkley Brinkley report. So the crossing now is.
There was a lot of pushback too, because finally there was a woman soloing and then pulling her back for not just one but 2 men. So there was a lot of that.
Well, the evening news is struggling like everything in media, and
ABC laid off 7%. NBC
Yeah.
News.
Yeah, and CBS is going to have a shakeup coming after the first of the year. The number one is David Muir on ABC. He is number one across the country. Tom Yamas is number one in our market. He inherited the number one spot from Lester Holt, and CBS has just been mired in third place. Just can't seem to shake it. So.
Yeah, fewer habits, right?
Yeah.
My husband worked with David Muir for a bit of time at Channel 5 in Boston, but he's been gone a long time.
Yeah.
He's been at ABC for what, 20 years maybe?
I mean, CBS can put on some news shows of success. 60 Minutes is a juggernaut.
Of course.
Right?
Still.
Their show.
Still.
Their Sunday morning show with Jane Pauley remains very popular. But their morning show and their evening show just mired in third place. So.
And the Today Show goes back and forth depending on the market with Good Morning America. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not that anybody watches the ratings, but
we do. Yeah, we do. So, yeah. All right. Well, that's it for us this morning. Anything you want to add, Gene? Hold out.
What did we tell
this morning? When
the space mystery, the giant comet.
Yes, the whole UFO talk. What do you make of it? Oh, and then you guys this morning were getting. Is there a God? Is there religion?
Well,
I'm like, this is like a Monday morning.
Well, there's it. Okay, we know.
Like Monday morning chatter.
There is a giant Manhattan-sized rock floating out in space, and it's called 3I Atlas. And some well-known physicists, including Avi Loeb, I think, up at Harvard, suspect that it could be an alien visitor. It's not behaving like he knows comets to behave. It's maneuvering. It's moving. Another well-known physicist, Michio Kaku, I've seen him on PBS. He's like, it could be, it's behaving oddly. Now, it's going to go around the sun Wednesday night into Thursday night. And he said, as it goes around the sun, if it picks up energy, then he believes it's under intelligent control. So that, of course, Tom, my producer said, well, what if we find proof of aliens? Will this shake your religious faith? I said, no.
Somebody had to start something, though, right?
I said the Bible says the Lord created the universe. He didn't delve into the whole universe. He was mostly concerned with the earth. So
we are living in wild times. Like AI is changing everything so fast now.
Yeah. So the internet is abuzz with this. Yeah. This is the 3I Atlas. It's a comet for all intents and purposes, or is it? It's big. Some people see lights, and it's the way it moves that caught the attention of Loeb up at Harvard and other physicists. Not all of them.
Where's the government on this? Are they chiming in? I haven't followed it much.
Well, if you believe that the internet, NASA's being quiet. The mom, why are they being so quiet about it? It could be because it's just another comet, or is it? But we'll know. Wednesday night into Thursday.
What do you think?
I tend to believe it's just another comet, another space rocket. That's the most plausible explanation.
It's just been.
However, Loeb is up at Harvard. Now, some people say that he has, been kind of a sensationalist, and he's always, stirring up stuff like this, ancient visitors, ancient aliens. He's still on the faculty up there. The other guy, Kaku, K-A-K-U, I know of him. I've seen him on PBS. So we're going to
I think anything is possible.
It's our alien youth.
More to come. Stay tuned. All right, Gene, thanks for your time. This was fun. I'll see you Wednesday. Same place, same time.
Coffee break.
See you soon.
Bye.